God speaks. He truly does, not always in a booming voice from the heavens like thunder rolling across the plains. More often, his voice is a quiet nudge, a gentle stirring deep within your soul, a persistent thought that brings comfort or conviction. This is the voice of the Holy Spirit, God's personal messenger to your heart. He doesn't force his way in, he waits patiently. He whispers words of wisdom, of love, of guidance, inviting you to listen, to draw near, and to understand the depths of his care for you. The Holy Spirit is our constant companion, our divine guide in this journey called life. Think of him as a gentle hand on your shoulder, subtly steering you away from harm and towards goodness. He illuminates the path ahead, especially when shadows of doubt try to creep in. He comforts us when sorrow visits, reminding us of God's unfailing love. He helps us understand the scriptures, not just as ancient words, but as living truth for our everyday moments. He is the very breath of God within us, making the divine presence a tangible reality in our lives. Learning to hear this divine whisper takes intentionality. Our world is so loud, isn't it? Filled with a cacophony of demands, distractions, and endless noise. To hear the Spirit, we must choose to quiet the clamor both around us and within us. It means carving out moments of stillness, moments to simply be present with God. It involves listening not just with our ears, but with the ears of our heart, being open and receptive to his gentle impressions. The more we practice this sacred listening, the clearer his voice becomes. This divine communication isn't reserved for a select few, for saints or scholars of old. No, it is a gift offered freely to every single one of God's children. It is for you, right where you are in the midst of your ordinary day. It is for me, as I navigate my own challenges and joys. God desires this intimate connection with each of us. He yearns to speak into our lives, to share his heart with ours, personally and tenderly. He is always speaking. Our part is simply to learn to listen. God saw our world, our struggles, our need for closeness, and he did something truly astonishing. He did not remain distant, an unknowable force in a far-off heaven. Instead, he came near. He stepped into our reality in the person of Jesus. Jesus is Emmanuel, which means God with us. He walked the dusty roads we walk. He felt the sun's warmth and the chill of the night. He experienced human joy and human sorrow. He understood our lives because he lived one among us, sharing our human experience completely. Through Jesus, we get the clearest picture of God's heart. If you want to know what God is like, look at Jesus. His life was a demonstration of divine love in action. We see his boundless compassion for the hurting, his patience with the confused, his forgiveness for the broken. Jesus embraced the marginalized, healed the sick, and taught with profound wisdom and gentle authority. His ultimate act of love, his sacrifice on the cross, shows us the incredible extent of God's desire to reconcile us to himself, bridging any gap that sin created. Because of Jesus, a profound truth settles into our hearts. We are never, ever truly alone. Can you feel the comfort in those words? Jesus himself promised his disciples, and by extension us, I am with you always to the very end of the age. This isn't just a comforting phrase, it's a bedrock reality. His presence is not a fleeting feeling, but a constant, unwavering source of strength, peace, and companionship. In moments of loneliness, his nearness is a gentle embrace. In times of fear, his presence is our courage. This understanding of Jesus as Emmanuel, God literally with us, changes everything. It transforms our perception of daily life. The mundane becomes infused with the sacred. Our struggles are met not with solitary effort, but with divine partnership. Even in our most ordinary routines, or during our most challenging nights when sleep evades us, he is there. He is present, offering his unwavering support, his perfect understanding, and his inexhaustible love. He is not just with us, he is for us, always. Here is a truth so profound it can take a lifetime to fully grasp, yet so simple a child can embrace it. God chooses to live in us, and just as wonderfully we are invited to live in him. Imagine that for a moment. The creator of the cosmos, the sustainer of all life, desires to make his dwelling place within your very being. This isn't just a poetic idea, it's a spiritual reality, a divine intimacy offered to each of us through faith. It speaks of a connection so deep, it's like breathing his air, living in his light. This incredible concept means that the Holy Spirit, the very essence of God, resides within those who believe. We become his temple, a sacred space where his presence dwells. This indwelling is not something we earn through good deeds or perfect behavior, it is a gift of grace. When we open our hearts to him, he enters. This changes our identity. We are no longer just individuals navigating the world. We are carriers of the divine, vessels filled with his light and love, meant to shine for others to see. This divine indwelling fosters an incredible sense of unity with God. It's not us over here and God way up there. It's a beautiful, mystical union. Abide in me, and I in you, Jesus said. This abiding is a continuous state of being, a conscious choice to remain connected to him, drawing life and strength from his presence within us. It means our thoughts can be his thoughts, our desires can align with his will, and our actions can flow from his love living through us. It's a partnership of profound depth. When we truly grasp this revelation, that he resides in us, and we in him, our daily actions take on a new sacred significance. We are not merely going through the motions of life, completing tasks, or pursuing personal goals. Instead, we are living out a divine collaboration, a sacred coexistence. Every moment becomes an opportunity to experience his presence, to reflect his character, and to participate in his work in the world. This truth fills our ordinary lives with extraordinary meaning and purpose. Our world often shouts a different message, doesn't it? It tells us to chase worldly achievements, to accumulate possessions, to seek recognition and status. It paints a picture where success is measured by what we have or what we've done. These pursuits can bring temporary satisfaction, a fleeting sense of accomplishment. But if we are honest, we know these things are transient. Trophies tarnish, wealth can vanish, and applause fades. They are like shifting sands, unable to provide a firm foundation for lasting joy. So what truly endures? What offers a peace that the world cannot give and cannot take away? It is the eternal significance of our relationship with God. God's love for us is steadfast and unchanging. Our identity as his beloved children is a truth that transcends any earthly success or failure. This relationship is not built on fleeting achievements, but on his unwavering grace and our acceptance of his love. This is the anchor for our souls, holding us secure no matter what storms may come our way in this life. Life, as we all know, is not without its difficulties. Challenges will arise, disappointments will come, loved ones may hurt us, and circumstances may seem overwhelming, but even in these trials, God is present and at work. He doesn't promise a life free from hardship, but he does promise to use these very challenges to refine us, much like a goldsmith refines precious metal in the fire. These experiences, though painful, can deepen our faith, build our character, and draw us into a closer, more dependent relationship with him. Ultimately, true and lasting fulfillment is not found in the fleeting treasures of this world. It is discovered in the enduring presence of God. His presence smooths out the rough edges of life's difficulties. His love fills the empty spaces in our hearts. His peace guards our minds against anxiety and fear. When we choose to embrace his presence daily, to seek his kingdom first, we find a joy that is deep, a purpose that is meaningful, and a peace that truly surpasses all understanding, lasting not just for a moment, but for eternity.